Hey girl, why is it looking dungeness in here? And I'm not talking about crab legs. It's looking dungeness. No, we don't need the dungeon. Nothing, Chris. I'm talking to the girls. You like it? Okay. Chris, you read the whole thing that fast? Girl, she giving dark and dungeness. Okay. Just get some butter. So, hello everybody, and welcome to another video. If you are new, welcome. If you, yes, girl, I done peeked at it. Look, ugh. Girl, there's a dent in the chocolate. Welcome to another video. If you are new, welcome to the Queendom, girl. Welcome home. You're basically a part of family now. You use kinfolks, and you don't have to be skinfolk to be kinfolk. You feel me? So all I need you to do is to do me a really quick favor. I'm going to ask for what I want. You have not because you asked not. So listen, I'm doing my own notification game because, you know what I'm saying, we are building the community. You guys, we don't win. Not only did we hit 100K, we surpassed 100K, okay? And so we are on our way to 500,000 to 250. I mean, listen, we on our way. So what I want to do is I want to be able to build the party, okay? I need you to do me a favor down below in the description box as well as in the pinned comments, okay? I need you to sign up and join. Pull up on me. Pull up on my bumper, baby. Pull up on me and sign up so that way you can receive my version of notifications. I'm not going to spam you. I'm not going to share your information with anybody. It's just me and you, girl. You're going to pull up on me, and all you are is consenting to me contacting you through email. That's it. Please put your real name, because if you do not put your real name, I will expect that something funny in the fish, in the water, in the sea, and I ain't about that. There's no anonymity in the enemy. Okay? Anonymity like Nemo. There's no anonymity. We're not anonymous. You know who I am. I know who you are. We are family. We can't have catfishers in the family. So you're gonna do join.thejoyamor.com is my website. It tells you it's me. Ting! And it's basically you joining the notification game. I'm gonna be doing giveaways. I'm giving away all kinds of jewels. I'm sending you emails maybe 2 or 3 times a week, and we just talking. That's it. I'm pulling up on you. You pulling up on me. And we're talking, and you actually can reply to those emails and it will come directly to me, okay? So join.thejoyamor.com. I'm also going to be doing a masterclass for, you know what I'm saying, monetizing your message, turning your mess into a message types of situation. If you feel like you have a message and you want to build a community, and you want to use YouTube, you know, any form of social media as your vehicle, I am going to be doing masterclasses. They are not going to be free, but I am going to be doing masterclasses, and it's going to be to a limited amount of people. I'm not going to be doing 200 and 300 people. It's too much. I don't want to get worn out. Y'all know people will drain you. Y'all done been there. When you try to do something nice, people will drain you. So I'd rather focus on quality rather than quantity. Y'all know me. I don't need 10, 100,000 million people. I just need my mighty queendom girls. That's all I need. Me and the dolls. If it's 20 people, if it's 10 people, if it's 2 of us, girl, we're going to show up and have a good time. So make sure that you in the sauce so that way you know exactly when because I'm not going to give a whole bunch of, I'm not going to give you 2 weeks to know. I'm going to be like, hey, girl, pull up tomorrow at 7. Let's get this thing going. Because y'all know, as you can see, I'm starting to feel better. And so, as I feel better and as I have time, y'all, this thing is really just, it's sending me. So, it is sending me. As I have time, I will be sending out notifications, and I'll basically be doing that through my email. So join.thejoyamor.com. All you have to do is put in your name and your email. That's it. I'll have the link in the pinned comment. Yesterday I didn't do it. I was doing too much talking and forgot, but I did it today. I also have it on the community tab. When you go in and you join, like I said, twice a week I'll send an email. So periodically just be checking your email and check your spam, because the first email probably will go to the spam. If you see, it's going to say from JOYAMOR, and it'll be Amor at thejoyamor.com. That's how you know that it's me. Just make sure you search it. Make sure everything checks out, that it's me. So that way, y'all know it's scammers out here. And we don't got time for that. But if you see that it's me, add me to your favorites, or just reply to the message to let me know that you got it. So that way, that'll automatically get me out of your spam box. So when I send you messages, you'll be able to get them. I think in this week's message, I'm going to have some downloadable stuff, like free downloadable checklist, or a free ebook or workbook or something. That way that is going to help you with the journey, because y'all know y'all on this journey with me. So it's self-care, it's giving self-love, it's giving bestie, it's giving vibes. So make sure that you sign up for my newsletter, my notifications, get a part of the game, and then come back and watch the video. Okay, that's whether you knew or you're not. If you already did it, put a heart down below in the comments, so that way you can show, hey, I signed up. I'm locked in. If you locked in, ain't no switching up. It's no switching up. Okay. If you're new, my name is Joy. I'm a plus size content creator. I'm unique in that I'm on the larger side of plus. I give us unconventionally shaped, unique, different, stand out, in our own lane type of girls. I give us a voice. That's what my platform is all about. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be skinny. You don't have to be black. You don't have to be white. You don't have to be a certain economic status. You know what I'm saying? You just have to be you. Be willing to be you and not be on that bullshit. You got to be a vibe. Like, we're vibeable. We have a good time. And that's what we want to do. It's no stress. It's no aggravation. It's just support and having fun and having a good time. We have a beautiful team of people. We have an amazing group of people. And I love absolutely every one of the girls that are a part of what it is that we have going on. New, old, those who have left, those who are coming back, those who are busy. I mean, we love all of you guys. And we have a great, amazing group of people. I'm telling you, you're getting in. Get in while the getting is good, because you don't want to get got and left behind. I'm telling you, get in while the getting is good. Okay, so that's who I am. That's what we do. Lately, I've been giving my life updates. Typically, I do car chats, but now we are in my foyer. And this is a part of my house that's my living room back there. This is my kitchen over here. I have a dining room and like a foyer area where it's just me, chilling. And I talk to you kind of about what I'm going through, what's going on in my life. And I just keep it real, keep it 100. This is my bare face, butt naked confessional, girl. My uterus was on the floor, girl. It was on the floor. I had a 28-day period. You guys know that I'm pretty sure, I'm getting my body together. I'm enjoying. Okay, let's get right into it. Now that you know who I am and what I do, what it is that I do. I also do lifestyle content, beauty, and fashion content. That's my passion. I love fashion. So if you love fashion like me, or you want to kind of fall in love with your wardrobe, I'm definitely here to help. I give you tips on styling. I also help you find things that are hard and difficult to find in your size, like bras or lingerie or swimsuits or wedding dresses. Anything that may be difficult, regardless of your size, to find. I try to find size-inclusive brands that are easily accessible and affordable for you. Listen, I'm here to make your life easier, man, in every way that I can. I don't want to complicate things. I'm not a gatekeeper. I'm not a know-it-all. It's just when I experience something and I go through something, I always want to make it easier for the next person. So I try to share it with you. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm doing, right? Okay, so first of all, girl, let me tell you about my day. So your boy Biggs came to take me out on a brother and sister date. He took me out to eat. Shout out to Biggs for standing in when I didn't have a father and being my father figure. He has always taken me to the movies, taking me on vacation. He's always treated me very well. Sometimes we didn't get along, like when we were younger and we was growing up. But as we got into our adulthood and he evolved as a person and became better, I evolved and I'm still becoming better. And we were able to have a better relationship as brother and sister. So, which is ever evolving. But tell me, your boy pulled up on me today. And it was pouring down raining. He really came over here to get his hair cut, but I'm going to let him have it. Anyway, so he came over here and we went... Where we went? We went to Mexican spot. So I'm going to try to have that in the vlog. I don't know if it's going to be out on Monday. I don't know when I'm going to finish editing it. But, y'all, I lifted this 5-finger discount from Ebony. Y'all say, hey, Ebony. Or was it Mabel? Did I get this from Mabel? Y'all say, hey, Mabel. It was either Mabel or Ebony. I 5-finger discounted when we was on vacation. Anyway, so Biggs came over here and took me out to eat. I was supposed to go get my toes and my nails and all that stuff done, my self-care. This is my self-care week. This is what I find is easy for me to do. Like when I go through a rough time, and self-care is not about spending money, because y'all know I'm still trying to get my budget paid off from my Houston trip that I had in June. Girl, we is in July. I'm still paying on that, okay? I got 2 more people to get paid up and caught up for like groceries and stuff like that. So hopefully I'll be able to do that by like August, September, and that way we'll be clean. So I don't have a big, huge budget to, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do some other things with business anyway. So I've been scaling back on some of my things because I'm looking forward to doing some things that God has been telling me to do for a long time, y'all. And I've been scared about it. So I talked to, well, let me tell you this. I talked to my mentor. Y'all know I got a couple mentors. Let me tell you something. If you don't got nobody in your life that's older than you, that's done been through some things, that can tell you what to do and what not to do, then you need to get some immediately. Stop whatever you do right now, today, immediately, and run, not walk, and get you a mentor. Be careful of your mentor. Ask God to bring you somebody into your life that can help you. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm pretty sure the women that I have in my life that I have chosen to be my mentors probably don't want to be. They probably ain't studying me. They probably don't want to be, but I definitely look up to them, and I definitely lean on them and tell them, you know what I'm saying, exactly what it is that I need, whatever, so on and so forth. So, y'all, I don't want a rabbit chase. Give me a minute. I'm going to make it back. So, I have been scaling back on my spending. I got some things that God told me to do that I'm going to be doing and manifesting. My mentor told me to kind of keep my mouth closed about it, because y'all know the first thing I want to do is be like, girl, guess what I'm about to do? But this time I'm going to try my best to get it all set up first, and then that way we can talk about it, okay? So, I've been spending a little bit less money. However, I do want to, babe, come say hey. You want to say hey?
Yeah. Who am I saying hey to?
To the people.
Hey, everybody. Hope you're all doing good.
Okay. So, I do want to go and do some self-care, because that's one thing that I find it easy to do is like when I'm going through a rough time or I feel depleted, I try to put back into myself first. It's kind of like put the mask on the breathing mask on yourself first, so that way you can put it on somebody else, right? That's what we talking about today. It's self-care, but I feel like self-care and manifestations have become popular. And I think that a lot of times the issue when something becomes popular and it becomes frequent in conversation is the original definition gets diluted, right? It gets watered down, it gets diluted, and it becomes a definition that can't be altered or, experienced in a different way by people, right? So one of the things that I learned is like when I go through a rough time or when I go through a situation where I feel depleted, I have to do my self-care. And self-care isn't about spending hundreds and thousands of dollars. Now, for some people, it is. If that's your self-care, you deserve that. And I don't know who I'm talking to, but listen, buy yourself the flowers. Get yourself the bracelet. Get your hair done. If whatever self-care looks like for you, do it. Schedule your doctor's appointment. Go get your MRI. Go get your blood work done. All of these things are parts of self-care. one of the foundations of my platform is not living your life according to the definition that other people may have for you, and also not living your life. Chris likes to leave that door open, and I don't like these little creepy crawlies that be coming in. I just saw something switch by my face. No, I know, but I'm just saying I was looking to see if you had left the door open because something just flew by my face. You know I don't like creepy crawlies and stuff like that. And I just seen something. It's distracting me. We go through this every damn video. I need to get some spray. Anyway, the point of the matter is right now, I'm thinking of the self-care and the different ways that I can pour back into myself that does not require the economics. Like I said, some of you, it may be economics. You may want to do things that require you have the money to do them. So book the trip, go to the doctor's appointment, get your blood work done, and then reward yourself. Reward yourself for doing the things that you need to be doing for yourself. It's super, super important. Girl, I had to reposition the video and everything. Girl, what is that? Is there something right there? This is too much. Anyway, so today's chat, I got some stuff I wanted to tell you. I wanted to pull up on you. Okay, let me get back to what I was saying. So, when it comes to self-care, I want us to look at self-care as going beyond getting our nails done, getting our pedicures, doing those types of things, rejuvenating ourselves, and going, if there's some blood work that needs to be done, if there is some scans that we've been afraid of, all of those things are included in the preservation of self. That's what I mean when I say self-care. I want you to manifest more self-care into your life. Now, by now, I don't know if you're going to be seeing this first or if you guys are going to be seeing my email first, but I did send out an email and again included a self-care, like weekly self-care tracker as a free download. I sent it out free. Like I said, y'all, I love to write. So I think sometimes I can express myself better in written word sometimes than I do in verbal word. Maybe there's more time to get the words out. But one thing that I'm noticing more and more is the needing to preserve yourself, needing to put the oxygen mask on yourself so that way you can be alive, so that way you can help others. I'm learning that. There has been a lot of times where I have really been feeling second guessing why my struggle is my struggle, why my story is my story, why, basically, woe is me, why me? Why do I have to, why does this, not even why me, why does this have to be my struggle? As you guys know, this last month and a half, it has taught me so many things about myself, about the things that I want, about the things that I need, about the things that are more important to me than the things that I thought. And it really all comes into the self-care part and self-care and self-preservation, right? The difference between, okay, is self-care selfish? That's basically, I'm not going to give it to you. Get the email, okay? It's out in the email. It's like, oh my gosh, you're talking about this email. Y'all, I want y'all to get this email. Anyway, lo and behold, I didn't get a chance to go today, Saturday, because this is being filmed on Saturday, even if this is for Sunday, to do the self-care stuff. But I definitely was able to get fulfilled in that. I spent the day with Biggs, y'all. Y'all will not believe. We went to Mexican. Let me tell you what he said to me. So, y'all, I had on this dress. Okay. And I went out. I had on my socks, girl. I had on my compression socks, girl, and I was compressed. And they are really working when it comes to swelling on my legs. I was very much so feeling my compression socks. Y'all, I had a really good time. I laughed. I was able to talk. We typically, I don't know what there was one point, y'all, where I was talking to my brother so frequently, and for whatever reason, we just kept arguing with each other and arguing with each other. And now it's seeming like we're able to have better communication, better conversations, and we're better to relate to each other a little bit better. I think that depending on where you are in your life and some of the things that you are dealing with, it definitely affects the way that you're able to relate to others. I know me personally, when I was on that 28-day, 32-day, 45-day, when I was on that long period, girl, I was not really able to relate to anybody and anything. It was so hard. I cannot believe, y'all, I came on here every day and was able to give an update, because I'm telling you guys, I was so far in my feelings. You would not believe how far into my feelings I was. I was really far into my feelings when it came to this period. But the thing that I really, really am excited about, I'm going to tell y'all one thing. So, I'm going through a pivot, right? And I'm going through a change. This is something that I kind of touched on in our last video. And typically when you're going to a change, or when you're going to an elevation, right, and you're trying to do something different, there is that feeling that everybody is not going to be able to go with you. That's just something that I've learned, right? And this is why it's so important to pour into yourself. I know I talk a lot about self-care and manifestation. Like I said, I'm going to be covering those things within the next week. I know that a lot of people, girl, it's distracting. I know, I'm so sorry. Just like my edges is, and the fact that I got all these chins. But girl, I'm going to need you to focus. I ain't going to ask you to drink no wine, because it's probably Sunday by the time you see this. But that's nevertheless. Okay. Y'all, if y'all knew what time in the morning it was when I get to do these things for you guys will be shocked. I've been going all day. So sometimes things are a little bit squirrel, getting me to focus on things. Real quick, let's take a break from the seriousness. Let me talk to you guys about I want to talk to you guys about this real quick. And then we're going to go back to talking about the seriousness. I take calcium and magnesium. Let me explain to you. Now, see, I don't like getting deeply into this because, like I said, sometimes people feel like I'm a know-it-all, but I'm going to explain and it'll make sense to you. The type of magnesium comes in different forms, okay? Depending on the solubleness of it, meaning soluble, meaning like how it breaks down. Anyway, you have magnesium malate, citrate, bisglycinate. You have several different forms of magnesium. You also have different ways of getting magnesium. Sometimes when you're taking supplements, you get supplements that are synthetic. Sometimes you get supplements that are not actually made from food. They're genetically modified. And so that's the reason why when you take them, they make you headache. They give you a headache, and they also make your stomach ache. You cannot take them on an empty stomach. You cannot take them. You have to take them with food, or it will make you sick. I know that there's a lot of concern with the different types of vitamins that I take. So I want to explain to you about my vitamins. First of all of my vitamins are from fermentation, which occurs naturally with your food. They are organic, non-GMO vitamins. Okay, so this is made from nettle leaf, dandelion root, and parsley, and fermented brown rice protein, and with some potassium glycinate. It's made by Mega Foods. Now listen, Mega Foods, now if y'all listening and y'all watching, please, I'm begging you. I ain't never begged in my life for any type of sponsorship or collaboration. But baby, if y'all are listening, please don't just send me free stuff so I can stop having to pay for it. I need B12, the gummies, the ginger ones. I need vitamin C. I need the calcium and magnesium, the adrenal strength, the turmeric, y'all, all of that y'all can send to me. So anyway, mega food vitamins do not have to be taken with food because they're from fermentation, like I said. So I noticed that somebody had made a comment about you taking all them vitamins. You don't even know what you're taking. They're going to cause you a problem. You're taking those vitamins and not eating. It's going to make you sick. So I just wanted to let you know, every single one of my vitamins, I have done my research on the vitamins, exactly what they do. I don't know everything there is to know about vitamins. I can make a mistake. I'm not above reproach. But these are the things that work for me in my current state. That state may change. It may not work for you. I mean, like I told you to take cranberry juice. You might can't take cranberry juice if you on a blood thinner. Just like, there's differences with your vitamin K and potassium. You can't take that. I mean, if you're, listen, you have to do what's best for you. This is all a part of taking care of yourself. I have to do what's best for me. I'm on a platform and I'm in a position to where I have a lot of people that watch me. And there's a lot of people who are similar to me and they want to know what I'm doing. Right now, I have a young lady waiting for me to send her an email of all of the things that I took. And I'm letting her know, listen, I'm not a medical professional. I cannot treat you. I'm not trying to treat you. However, if I'm sitting here and I'm like, oh, I'm doing this video and I got to remember to take my magnesium, I'm going to do that. And then someone's going to say, what are you taking? Why are you taking it? What does it do? I do that when I watch other people do things. But Mega Food is made from food that is natural occurring, food and herbs. It's not synthetic, it is organic. So it's just like it's just like if they took 10 gallons of broccoli and put it into a pill and I took it. There's no way I could possibly eat that much broccoli or dandelion root, but I can definitely take a pill or a gummy with it in it. You feel what I'm saying? Just think of it like an edible. But instead of the wacky tobacco, it's herbs and vitamins. Okay? So I just want to say that. And I always, I don't like, let me say this. A lot of women's like vitamins that have a whole bunch of vitamins in them, if you look on the back of it, you'll see an asterisk, right? Which means, or sometimes you'll see a double asterisk when it comes to multivitamins, because they can't provide you with the percentage of daily values, meaning what percentage of that item is your daily recommended dose. So I don't like to take those. I like to take things that show me what is the specific percentage of my daily values and recommended dose. I don't want to see 2 asterisks, which means they could have 2 dollops in it or 100 gallons of it. We don't know. It's just 2 damn asterisks. What does that mean? So a lot of that stuff I don't take. So that's why I prefer to take my vitamin B12 separate, my vitamin C separate, my magnesium separate. I prefer to take it like that. That doesn't mean it's right. That doesn't mean what you're supposed to do. That's just what is best for me. I don't know everything. There may be a time where I say, you know what, I can no longer recommend these. I'm no longer using these. I don't know anything about this company like that. Like, I don't know the ins and the out. I don't know who the baby daddy or the mama is that owns it. I don't know if they're in Germany. I don't know where they're sourcing their broccoli from. Hell, they could be making their broccoli on the toilets. I don't know. All I know is I was super sick. Didn't feel well, going to the doctor. The doctor didn't have any help for me. I started doing my research. I started taking things, and I started feeling better. And when I told my doctor what I was doing, she said to me, Joy, keep doing what you're doing. Just do this. She didn't take away from anything that I was doing, and I told her exactly the dosage amounts, the formulas, everything that I was doing. The only thing she said to me is that I was taking ferrous glycinate. I may be pronouncing it wrong, which is how I was taking my iron. And she said instead of taking it once a day, take it 3 times a day. That was the only thing that was told to me different. Okay? Okay. So I just want to say that for those of you who may have experienced what I experienced with my period, I take my magnesium because it helps me to sleep, and it also takes away my pain. So I wake up, you know how you wake up in the morning and you roll over on the side of the bed, and you have to wait a minute before you get up. And then when you get up, you hear that pop, pop, snap, crackle, pop. I don't have none of that. I literally roll over bed. I'm not dizzy. I'm not lightheaded. I stand up on my 2 feet and I go to the bathroom. When I don't take my magnesium, it's a little bit of snap, crackle, pop, pick, pop, pop, pop. So I would definitely recommend talking to your doctor and spending some time. Listen, let me tell you something. And this is, again, self-care. When you go to your doctor's office, first of all, y'all, can we please normalize going to the doctor? Can we please normalize having doctors, medical professionals, even if they tell you that you're fat, get another one? Keep getting doctors until you find the one that's going to tell you what you need to know about your body, so that way you can make your body better, heal your body, and have good wellness. Again, self-care. We talking about, the theme is self-care and manifestations, and how self-care goes past just, oh, let me hate my body into losing weight. And oh my God, you've been talking about losing weight for 2 years and you're still fat. You've been talking about getting your teeth done for 3 years and you still don't have your teeth right. You've been talking about, let me tell you something. Let me say this to you. Then we're going back to going to the doctor and normalizing going to the doctor. Y'all, listen, I'm on one. It's 1:45 in the morning. I'm tired. Listen, let's normalize not comparing ourselves to other people's journey, because you don't know what those people did. Those people could have been doing lines of cocaine every single day. Matter of fact, I know somebody, I kid you not, and I promised her I would never say her name, but I know someone who was very large, and I asked her, she was my size, and I had not seen her in a while, and she made a post of her swimsuits and stuff like that. I know 2 people like this, actually. One of the young ladies actually started following me not too long ago. They used to be my road buddy too. We used to run the streets together back in the day. I don't know what happened to when we stopped talking to each other, but we didn't fall out. We just stopped talking to each other. Anyway, but not her, but another girl, her too, but it didn't happen that way with her. But it was another young lady. I asked her, I said, girl, I seen her. She was posting her pictures. She was on 4-wheelers on the beach. And I mean, she looked so good. I mean, beautiful. And I messaged her and I said, girl, what are you doing? You know how we do. We always want to know, is it a magical something that we can add to our regimen other than counting calories to help us get this weight down? So I asked her, and she said, I'm not even going to lie to you, girl. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. Like, I was in a bad relationship. I started drinking and doing cocaine. And I ended up with a habit. I went to rehab. And I actually gained weight while I was in rehab. Because I put the cocaine down and started eating bad again. She was like, but the reason that I lost the weight was because I had a drug habit. And I went through something. You can't compare your story with somebody else. There are people that can stop eat. Look at Chris. You know, a lot of people are commenting about his weight loss. You don't know. Listen, somebody was like, oh my God, I know he worked so hard to lose that weight. I know he was exercising every day. I want y'all to ask Chris the last time he exercised. Matter of fact, I want you to ask him, who has been to the gym in the time that we've been together? Who's been to the gym the most amount of times? Who has spent the most time in the gym working out? I want y'all to ask him that. When y'all see him in the street, ask him, oh my God, what did you do to lose weight? My mom passed away. Joy stopped letting me eat cupcakes and shit in the bed at 3 a.m. But people don't think about those things. You know what I mean? They don't think about those things. And I'm guilty of that. I'm guilty of having compared where I am because I wasn't caring for myself. And all I was concentrating on was the number on the scale. And the fact that it was, and let's just be real, y'all. I'm going to be honest with y'all. There's been several times that I have actually been successful at losing weight, that I was having an eating disorder, and I was not losing weight because I wanted to be healthy. I was losing weight because I wanted to prove a point. I wanted to prove that I could lose the weight whenever I wanted to, and that I didn't have to no longer allow people to mistreat me. It was like, once I lose weight, I'm going to. When I lose this weight, then I can. Then I can find someone to love me. Then I can pursue my goals. Then I can have my accomplishments. Then I can pursue my dreams. When I lose this weight, then. When I lose the weight, once I lose the weight, I'm not going to take care of myself. I just want the validation of other people who are looking at me on the outside saying, oh, I see you losing weight. Oh, you look good. I wanted that. And I did all kind of unhealthy things to lose weight, and I succeeded in losing weight, but it was temporary. It wasn't long lasting because it really wasn't my journey. I was comparing myself to other people. And every single person that I saw or that I met, that if they lost 5 pounds or 10 pounds, I was asking them, hey, what you doing to lose weight, girl? And then here I go. I'm spending $1,000 on curves. Y'all remember curves? Girl, I owe curves right now today. Them damn purple damn workout machines that I couldn't fit. Curves and Jenny Craig and for as far back as I can remember, I don't remember a time where I was not on a diet. And I was consistently sticking to it. And I was going to the doctor. You know what I was going to the doctor for? I didn't have a scale at my house. Only real reason I was going to the doctor was to weigh on the scale and check my blood pressure. I was getting blood work done, and you know what they was telling me? Everything looked good. Okay, see ya. Now, all of those times that I got blood work and I went to the doctor, not one time did they tell me about a hormonal imbalance. Not one time did they tell me about PCOS or the possibility of fibroids. I was just going to the doctor, and they was telling me, oh, keep up the great work. Looks like you're losing weight. It didn't matter what unhealthy or ungodly thing I was doing. All it was about was just getting the weight off. I say that to say that's not truly taking care of yourself. The difference that I know for me is taking care of myself in a way where I'm not trying to prove myself to other people. You can't be successful and maintain success in any area of life still trying to prove yourself to people. Y'all, I'm guilty. That's the opposite of self-care. Every single time, that's going to be in opposition with your success. You know why? Because it's not your story. You live in somebody else's story. You trying to prove a point to people who, no matter what you do or how far you jump or how high you go or how much you succeed, you will never be good enough because you're comparing yourself to somebody else's story. That's not your story. That's not your situation. The wrong person is going to look at it and tell you, oh, you're making the excuses. So what you're going to do, you're going to give up and not try at all just because when you tried your mama, auntie, sister, cousin, brother, baby daddy, when you tried their story and their way, it was a failure for you? So you just going to give up? What if I gave up? Do you know how long I went publishing videos on YouTube without a single dollar? Months. Tens of videos I posted without a comment, without a like, without a subscribe, but I kept going. You know why? Because I was too dumb to compare myself to other people at the time. I was able to keep my focus because I wasn't trying to prove a point to anyone. Never once in the beginning, I would say my first 10,000 subscribers, I never compared myself. I was too focused to compare myself. The only thing I focused on was doing better every single day. My goal was, I just want to make videos. And I'll be happy if someone watches them. I honestly didn't think anybody was going to watch them. I never compared myself to anybody in the beginning of my journey. I stayed bridled like this. This was me. I didn't even see nobody else. I would ask people, hey, what do you think about, hey, can you take a minute and look at my channel? This is what I used to do all the time. hey, can you take a minute? Like, people that I admired or people that I looked up to or people that I really enjoyed their content, I would reach out. And sometimes sometimes they would ignore me. And then they would wait. I never forget, like, when I reached, like, 50,000 subscribers or something and I started doing, like, numbers. I started doing real big numbers. Some of the people that I had reached out in the beginning, they started reaching out to me. Oh, I didn't see your message. Girl, you didn't see my message for a year. You didn't see me for a year, sis. For a year? You didn't see my message for a year, sis? But anyway, in the very beginning, I don't know if I had haters or not. I don't know if they were saying mean things in the comments or not. I don't know if they was telling me I was too fat or not. I could not even tell you what they were saying about me because I was not busy trying to prove myself to anyone. I was just busy trying to be the best me that I could. I was trying to constantly work towards getting better. That's why I was so successful with my YouTube channel and why I failed at my weight loss. I've had so many failures at my weight loss because of the perspective that I had of the reason why I was trying to lose weight. I wanted to prove a point. Even as recently to this year, the earlier part of this year, it still wasn't about my health. It was about proving a point. I'm going to get this weight off. Everybody going to be mad. They're going to be hating on me. I'm going to be this perfect size and I'm going to do it within this time. And then I'm going to get this part of my body done. And then I'm going to get these many teeth. I can afford to get 8 teeth. It's going to be $2,000 a teeth. I can do a teeth or tooth. You know what I mean. So the moral of the story is your success and your passions and your pursuits of your passion, you don't have time for it to be wrapped up in comparison or trying to prove a point. Perpetually trying to prove to somebody else that you're not who they say you are. You don't have to do that. That's not your business. The way that you take care of self and you preserve self is by continuing to stay focused on what it is that you're doing. If I would just stay focused on me and trying to consistently be better than I was the day before, then my success would be greater. It's like I always say, guard your focus. You know how they say guard your heart? Guard your focus. My issue is my focus. I'm too busy trying to prove a point. I'm too busy trying to compare myself. Because even though I'm saying, oh, I'm not comparing myself, I'm unapologetically me. I'm living my best life. The numbers don't lie. For my first 10,000 people, y'all, I never noticed a bad comment. I didn't care. I didn't even know the comment section was down there. I was so busy and so focused on just doing better and finding out more information. How could I make it better? How could I do more videos? How could I create better content? I never worried about the people who didn't like me. I never compared myself to other people who were like me. Oh, but she's not as big as me, or she's got a bigger booty as me. She doesn't have ugly arms like me. Y'all, please don't send these emails to me. I don't need them. I'm just talking about my feelings. I'm not talking bad about myself. If you guys are taking it that way, I cannot help it. I just need y'all to just chill. I got this. I promise you. I got this. I'm not talking down on myself. This is how I felt. And in order for me to be able to reach the type of people that I need to reach, I got to be real. I can't be with all that, body positivity bullshit all the time. Like, I got to be real. This is how I felt about myself. Once I start comparing myself to other people, oh, damn, look at her body, it's perfect. Oh, she's the perfect plus size. Then I started getting rejected. Remember we talked about rejection? I started getting rejected by plus size companies. Plus size companies, the main companies that I thought I would work with, the main companies that I thought would look up to me, they shunned me. Right? And then I got off focus. Then I started worrying about my self-worth and my value. The number one way that you're going to succeed at your goals Even if your goal is just to make it on the other side of what it is that you're going through, is to stop comparing yourself with how somebody else went through something, and also to stop trying to prove a point. Don't explain yourself. Y'all know I'm the worst when it comes to me. Oh, I gotta explain. Oh, but I gotta give a reason. No explanation needed. You don't owe anybody an explanation. You're not no comparison to nobody. And you don't have to worry about continuing to go through that same thing. You don't have to worry about that. You don't have to worry about trying to prove a point. Focus on being better every single day. Even if this is the 100th time that you tried to lose weight, it don't matter if how this person lost the weight and they had gastric bypass and it was the best thing they did in their life. That's not for me. That's not my journey. Do you know how many people who have had gastric bypass that I know? My aunt was one of the first people to ever even get a bariatric surgery in our state. I'm familiar with bariatric programs. Trust me. Have you ever considered? No, I've just been sitting around here fat as fuck, never trying to do nothing about it ever. Just sitting around here just eating chips. Have you ever considered losing weight? Nope, never thought about it, bitch. 35, never thought about it. Just big, just over here. Just sitting here, titties just out. Uterus on the floor. Never wanted to do anything about it. I don't know. Sometimes I just be baffled. Be baffled at some of these questions and concerns and ulteriors. I just get baffled. But anyway, point of the matter is, the plan that I think is for us and the plan that's going to prosper for us is to not be comparing ourselves to anybody but ourselves. Guarding our focus always. And please, learn from me. Guard your focus. That's the number one thing, girl. Listen, I love you to the moon and back. If you haven't already, can you please, I'm begging you, can you please go now, join.thejoyamor.com, or click on the link in the description, or click down below in the pinned comment, girl. And make sure that you sign up so that way I can email you, girl. It's important. Like I said, I'm going to be sending out in that first emails that go out Sunday. I'm going to be sending out a little self-care checklist, and I think you're going to like that. Don't be like me, girl. Don't be trying to prove a point. It's not, I promise that it just came to me. Girl, why is you trying to prove, like, yes, you're doing all this stuff and making all these moves, right? And you keep doing this because you're trying to prove a point, but you're still not happy because that's not the progress that you want. The progress that you want is when you're in your lane, doing what it is that you want to do for you. That's a part of your self-care. And it's going to be easier to manifest the success that you want to manifest in your life. Even, like I said, if it's just getting over your next hump, getting over your next issue, get it on the other side of your next problem. Even if that's the thing that you're trying to manifest, is showing yourself some self-care by not ever... Are you listening to me? Hello? Never be in comparison. And never try to prove a point. The only thing you got to prove is to yourself, and that's that your focus is going to last. Guard your focus, girl. Listen, I'm out. I got to go to bed. Look, I'm glazed over. Y'all see how tired I am? Y'all, listen. You could tell when I start getting sleepy. Again, like I said the other day, that damn magnesium, it ain't no joke. I'm sleepy. You see? I'm slurring my words. You would think I had a little wacky tobacco. Listen, I love y'all. Don't judge me. I love y'all. And I'm definitely grateful for the fact that you guys showed up for me. Now, y'all know I'm going to be bringing it with the content. I'm going to be bringing it with the content within the next 6 weeks. We're going to do some fun stuff, too. We're going to do all this talking because we need it. We need the talking. You know what I'm saying? We need to have a message. We need to know that we're not alone. I need to show y'all what it's like to go through something but then bounce back. We're going to do that. Every now and then you got to do that. But we need to have some fun, too. We need to be outside. Girl, I was outside with my brother. It felt so good just to be outside chilling. Just to be chilling, girl. Not even doing nothing special. Just... Now, I will tell you that Mexican got my stomach. But, girl, it was good. I was not finna not eat it. I had a quesadilla with some rice and beans. You know, they put the little salad on the side. I really just lettuce and tomatoes and avocado. Put a little salad on the side. And they make their own chips. They have their fresh salsa. Girl, I'm getting stupid. I love you. I'm so grateful for you. Thank you for keeping my channel popping. Y'all, we are growing in leaps and bounds. Ooh, he's fine. God, dog. I'm gonna go to bed. See how the devil just tried to, the devil tried to pull me in? Get thee behind me. He's fine, though. But get thee behind me. We growing in leaps and bounds, and it's all because of us, man. We've been working on it. I'm excited. Things are getting real good. You guys are enjoying these daily uploads. I feel like the daily uploads is bringing in the A1 Day 1 queens. Like the real people that's here, that's holding it down. I appreciate that. I love y'all, okay? See y'all later. I'm out.